So good evening, ladies, gentlemen. Now for two reasons, how about another round of applause for Ian. The first being that of his touching speech, but more importantly, for picking up the drinks tab here tonight. It's not ready, so drink up, folks. Also, a minor housekeeping note from the venue here tonight. They have asked that none of us stand on any of the tables and chairs during my standing ovation at the end of this. Now, for those of you who don't know me, that is very much your loss. No, I'm only joking. My name's Scott, I'm the best man, and I'm actually going to start off tonight with a bit of an apology. I don't know how best man speeches usually go down over here, but I'm Scottish, and I'm going to seriously lower the tone. And I'd like to apologise to everyone in advance if I do offend you in any way. But, except for Lewis, of course. Now, the good news is that there are a few speeches after me, so the tone will be like, will come up at the end of the year. I must say though, Lewis did actually have a bit of trouble finding someone to deliver this speech tonight. He started off by asking his funniest friend. He said no. He then asked his most charming friend. He said no. He then asked his best looking friend, and again he said no. And then he turned to me, and after already rejecting him 3 times, he finally did agree to me. No, I'm only joking. It's a great responsibility being a best man. One that must be taken very, very seriously. But really, being a best man is about 5 to 10 minutes of glowing pride, followed by an eternity of panic and misery. Kelsey, that is surely how you felt after that. No, I'm only joking. Some people say a best man is like being a dog. He's cute, you love him, you care about him, he's most certainly thrown up on your upholstery at some point. And Lindsay, I want to take this opportunity to formally apologise all those years ago for throwing up in your new Porsche. Remember that? No, I do have a few important shout-outs and thank yous to make tonight before we get into the character assassination of Lewis. So I'd like to start with some really important people here tonight, some of whom you'll have met, you'll get to meet throughout the evening, and without whom none of this would be possible. So ladies and gentlemen, a toast to the bar staff here. Come on. No, in all seriousness, Lewis, thank you for asking me to be involved in one of the most special days of your life. It's a true honor. And Lewis, I want you to know that I actually don't believe in humiliating the groom on his special day. However, this is not your wedding day. That is tomorrow. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a bit of a free-for-all. And the funny thing is, it's actually kind of strange to be giving a speech like this because my parents always taught me growing up, if you never had anything good to say about someone, then don't say anything at all. Now this brings me on to the bride-to-be, Kelsey. Thank you for finally taking Lewis off my hands. I'm entirely grateful. You make my friend happy in ways I never could. Some people got that. I must say though, I truly do think you are an amazing girl who deserves a wonderful husband. And I promise I will not rest until I get No, I do just want to take this time to just share how lucky you guys actually are. Lewis, you'll leave tomorrow with a wonderful, beautiful, caring wife. And Kelsey, you will leave with a wonderful dress and a beautiful kids. Now, I can't stand up here tonight and not mention the bridesmaids. We've only just met, but I think all you guys deserve a thank you in advance. Going by how you all look tonight, you will be absolutely stunning tomorrow. And I and the groomsmen contingent are very much looking forward a few times as we go on tomorrow evening. We are. And speaking of people who I really do want to dance with tomorrow, the mothers of the bride and groom. You are both looking absolutely gorgeous tonight. What do we think, folks? Now, I've grown up all my life knowing Lindsay, but Vicky, I really did have to stalk your Instagram to find out where Kelsey gets her new boots from. It's been really lovely getting to meet you guys, and it's a little more comforting that your last name's Scottish. Big point scored in my eyes, and it also makes me not feel so outnumbered standing up here talking to a room full of Yanks. And my final thank you goes to everyone in this room, traveling far and wide, and to be here this weekend. It's really touching just to learn how far people will come to hear me speak. Now, on to you, Lewis. Now, for those of you who don't know, I've been friends with Lewis for the best part 27 years now, an incredible length of time. I've watched him grow into the man he is today, and I've learned all his strengths, weaknesses, and most of all, annoying traits. All of which I look forward to sharing with the room tonight. Let's start on his strengths. Yes, okay, there we go. You have plenty of strength, good qualities, ones any wife would be lucky to have. I think your biggest strength lies in your general confidence, or brass neckness, as I sometimes like to refer to it. You're certainly a man who knows what he wants, whether it be telling a restaurant waitress you've been waiting for your food for 3 minutes since you ordered it, interrupting couples on date night to take a photo of you real quick. Seen that many times. Or ditching Kelsey at a wedding she's a bridesmaid at, only to come and gate crash a romantic weekend in Atlanta between me and my missus. I love that about you, Lewis. I'm actually incredibly impressed that Lewis actually got away with that one. Upon asking him how he managed to do that, he actually told me that him and Kelsey share a fair 50-50 partnership, of which emphasizes that Lewis clearly knows nothing about women or fractions. The one thing Lewis has always been into is gadgets. I've never seen a man who loves Apple products so much. It's absolutely ridiculous. I actually once witnessed him sprinting down to the Apple store to get a new phone. Now he's getting a bit older, he's turning his attention more and more to these gadgets, constantly buying stuff online. And I swear, he didn't have an interest in women until I told him the secret to women was knowing which buttons to press. Now, the ability to understand the human female often now naturally takes me on to Lewis's weaknesses, of which he does have a few, the biggest of which I firmly believe lies in his decision making. And God, do I have a few examples of this tonight. Leaving the US to try and become a European soccer star is certainly up there. Actually, on the subject of soccer, I should probably take the time to mention that myself and Lewis have grown up playing football, or soccer as you guys call it over here, and more recently played in a very successful five-a-side team in Aberdeen, of which was, of course, sponsored by Ian. Thank you very much for that, Ian, of course. Now, the majority of our teammates are unfortunately not able to be here this evening, but we did share a laugh and a joke about how useless we found Lewis to be in most positions. So Kelsey, I am really wishing you the best for tomorrow night. Sorry, Graham. Sorry. Right, where am I? Yes, weaknesses. Lewis's weaknesses. I have about 4 years of pain at university getting an honours degree in sports science, which I spent countless hours helping him with, only to suddenly become a real estate agent. You're welcome, by the way, Lewis. Please remember me if you ever end up on selling Houston. But the biggest decision-making shocker, and I apologise in advance for the story, I've had with Lewis came around 6 years ago when I came out to visit him for the first time, and he made me the most self-conscious I have ever been in my life. We're both single, ready to mingle. Hey, wait. And Lewis had told me that he could arrange for us to visit downtown Houston and stay for a few days and a night out. Now I was looking for this, two friends, weekend away together, getting our Scottish on, talking to the females of Houston, of course. As cap it all off, Lewis had announced that he had booked us into a place with a large pool, which was renowned for pool parties. It didn't matter, it was the middle of a working week, it was going to be a big one. And we checked into our hotel, rushed up the stairs, got our swim shorts on, did our 100 press-ups, of course. Over down to the pool. Trying to look cool, we swaggered to the pool like Conor McGregor. Selected our hunting spot and proceeded to get our elbows up on the tiles. And ladies and gentlemen, on this Wednesday afternoon, this pool in downtown Houston, I looked around this pool and I recognized 3 different kinds of people. Toddlers, pensioners, and what can only be described, sorry, this is my little pedophiles. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I felt self-conscious here. It's pretty obvious I'm not a toddler. In fact, I am none of the above. I am none of the above. And there comes a point in life where you have to start making decisions. And my decision here was to never trust Lewis and make any decisions again. Now, Kelsey, I really hope some of these stories don't put you off tonight, because I swear to God, because I was a good guy. But there are a couple of things I do need to apologize in advance for, on behalf of Lewis. I apologize to you for the competitive nature of Lewis. I'm sure you know how competitive he is by now. I've seen many a Happy Gilmore party throw or angry stop after losing anything. I apologize to you that for the rest of your life, you will never get to enjoy a movie in the cinema in peace. Never before have I heard a man talk so loud in a cinema. I apologize to you that for the rest of your life you'll be forced to do activities at stupid o'clock in the morning, no matter how hungover you are. On the subject of hangovers though, I actually do apologize to you for the state of Lewis when he has a hangover. Ladies and gents, I have an absolute classic picture on my phone that will naturally be my screensaver tomorrow. So if anyone does want to laugh, come and see me at any point during the day. And finally, I apologize to you that for the rest of your life you will be forced into absolutely ridiculous meal times. I sincerely hope you'll enjoy your 11 a.m. lunches and 3 p.m. dinners. We had this lunch yesterday at 10:30 a.m. Can you believe that? 10:30 a.m. Not to mention stupidly early breakfast. Lewis once woke me up at 7 a.m. in Cancun after a night out with fish and oatmeal being delivered to the room. Exactly what you need after a big night out and you're lying in bed. You know what, folks? I've naturally had a joke and a laugh at Lewis's expense tonight, but I do have to take time to say some nice things about the guy. I've never met a more positive person, a great friend from a lovely family, the right morals, kind nature. And I'm absolutely delighted that he's finally found this person. He's been like a brother to me growing up, and he's actually made me look incredibly bad here. I couldn't even bear to take my missus with me on this trip because we've been together more than double of this. And I've still not put a ring on it. I really do think that Lewis and Kelsey are the perfect couple with a truly amazing taste in after-dinner speakers. And I'm sure you will join me in standing, raising a glass to them. Round of our folks to Lewis and Kelsey. I told you all I got standing ovation. All right, we got the sister.